Hey, what's up, New York? My name is Garfield Heslop, and I'm an attorney. And among other things, I practice immigration law right here in Brooklyn. Now, today I want to talk to you about the immigration consequences of criminal activities. Now, I know to many of you, this is a mundane topic. However, because I represent people that is at the end of their ropes, it is very important that you listen up. Even though we come here, many of us come here when we're small, when we're children. So when we go about hanging out with our friends, we don't think about 10 years, 15 years from now. What we do today may cause us to be deported or otherwise have immigration consequences. But right here, right now, I'm telling you, especially the younger folks out there, that what you do today may very well come back to haunt you in 15 and 20 years. Immigration law knows no statute of limitation when it comes on to criminal activity. So what you do today counts 20 years from now. Many of my clients wish they could turn back the clock 20 years, 30 years. Indeed, some have been here 40 years. All right? But once it's done, it's done. And you may be asking yourself, how about those minor crimes, petty theft? Well, I'm here to tell you that even petty theft can get you deported. Now, you go to Macy's, you see that handbag, or you see that pair of socks or a pair of shoes that you like, and you say to yourself, hey, it's only $15, it's only $30. Nobody's gonna miss it. Nobody'll be hurt. And if I get caught, what's the big deal? It's only $15, only $30. However, petty theft is precisely that, petty. So it doesn't matter whether it's $5 or $15 or $30. Once you're caught, many times they don't just let you go. Indeed, if you go into the big stores like Walmart or Kmart or Macy's and they catch you stealing, then they will prosecute you. And if they prosecute you, you will have a record. Even if you plead to a lesser crime, sometimes that can be held against you. The law only requires that you commit the crime. It doesn't care what you pled to. So when you're in front of an immigration judge and they ask you, well, what did you do? Sometimes you can get away with lying and saying, oh, I did what I pled to. But oftentimes you have to tell them exactly what you did. And that is the deportable offense. So I'm here to tell you that you should resist the temptation, especially if your co-defendant is a citizen. They can't get deported, but you can, because you, as a green card holder, or worse, without papers, are deportable for these offenses. So they'll walk away with a small blemish on their criminal record. You walk away with the fear of going back to a country that you haven't seen in many, many years. Okay? So, and it is even worse when it comes on to other types of crime. The government is very unforgiving with respect to drugs. So as far as your occasional bag of weed, yes, you may think Manaman is a Rastaman. And yes, that's my religion. And I smoke the herb because it is my religion, Jarastafari. However, an immigration judge doesn't want to hear that when the cops catch you 2 times, 3 times with a nickel bag of weed. Now, you can explain all you want to the judge that, oh, it was just a nickel bag and blah, 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 and that the cops persecuting me. But in the end, the immigration law does not care about that. You do have one grace. If you're caught with 30 grams or less for personal consumption, then a one-time conviction for that is forgivable. The immigration law will forgive you for that. Don't try it the second time because they only give you one free pass. I know that many of you out there may have additional questions, and I'll do my best to accommodate those of you out there without resources, because that is the purpose. That is one of the reasons why I went into law, because I was tired of seeing my community shipped off wholesale to their home countries. So if you have any questions, you can give me a call. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. I often provide free consultations. So you can give me a call. My number is 347-662-3976. Don't forget, people of New York City, that what you do have consequences. And whether they have consequences now or 20 years from now, you may not want to pay the price. So if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And that's what's up, New York.